Hi, how are you? I am Brando, and this time I will talk to you about what a typical British person is. Okay? Uh, England is a very big country. Well, it's not that big, but there are a lot of people who live there, and well, it's a country from Europe, and well, I think that countries around the world are different, very different from each other, even if there's one next to the other one. Like for example, you have France, and next to it there's Spain, and French people are very different from Spanish people. So it would be, I think it's the same with British people and people from well, I don't know any country next to England, but I bet they're very different from each other. Here I'll tell you 5 things about British people. Okay, the first one is that they love tea. They love drinking tea. They have tea breaks. Instead of coffee breaks, they have tea breaks. They drink tea in the morning, in the afternoon, in the night, in the evening, like at 5 p.m., at 3 a.m., at 4 a.m., at 10 p.m. At any time, they're drinking tea, and they have a lot of different kinds of teas. They even drink tea with milk. Okay. As I said before, they prefer to take tea breaks instead of coffee breaks. But the most important one is the afternoon tea. Okay, and yeah, they just love having drinking tea. Thing number 2 would be that it's very crazy, but they love queuing. For those who don't know, queuing is wait in line, to wait in a line for something. They just love it, okay? And I don't know why, but they even stores know about that, and they make things so that they have to wait in line for things. And for example, when it comes to Wimbledon, people will camp in a queue to make sure that they get the tickets. Well, I think that's dedication. Okay, and referring to what I said before, stores, like they only in banks they only have like one ATM or two ATMs for people to wait, like a lot for people to have to make a line. And also in stores they have like 2 cashiers or maybe one available for them to have to wait in a line. So I think that's a very crazy thing, because I don't like waiting for things. I'm very impatient, and I don't like queuing. Saying what they if I'm to use the British vocabulary, I don't like queuing. And well, when they're waiting in line, they're just very patient. They don't make eye contact, because British people, they just like to be in their own world. They don't like bothering other people, and they don't make eye contact. They just stay there. They just stand up for long periods of time, and that's it. I don't know what's so great about it, but well, they like doing it. Next one is okay. Well, they love talking about weather. Even if you're having a dull conversation with someone and then you run out of things to talk about, then you start talking about weather, and the conversations can last hours and hours. Even if it's the weather in England is pretty much the same throughout the year. It's always gray. Well, that's what I've read on the internet, because well, I've never been there, but I've read that country is the weather is always the sky is always gray. Of course, there's summer, then there's spring, winter, and everything, but summer lasts like 5 days. Well, I'm overreacting, but Summer is very short, and it's pretty much like always winter. It's always raining, it's always cold. And don't get me the wrong way. I mean, I love that weather, but it's always like that. And I don't know how they can have like very very long conversations about it. But yeah, they uh, they always talk about weather, whether if it's raining, snowing, or just averagely gray. They they talk about weather. Okay. Now the next fact is yeah, related to the weather. Uh, it rains very very often. It doesn't rain every single day, but there are some times where when it can rain like 4 days in a row. It can rain for 4 days in a row. I mean, 4 days with water, rain all the time, the whole day. And well, to me, that's a lot. Okay. Uh, you have the fall, and it's also possible to experience the 4 seasons in one day. Maybe in the morning it's sunny, then it's raining, then it's sunny again, and then it's snowing. That must be very crazy. Next one is wait. Okay. This one's also related to weather, but not well. This is a consequence of the weather. People are very pale, and that's very sad. I mean, because they're not exposed to the sun very often. They're just exposed to the clouds because it's always cloudy, and they have a very hard time tanning. So yeah, they are very pale. I'm not saying all of them, absolutely all of them, because that's a very diverse country. You can find people from all over the world. You can find people from Africa, people from Asia, and they also mixed. I mean, people from Africa get married with someone from the UK, and that's a very diverse country. But British or like British people, they are very pale. Okay, and that was it. These were the facts I found about British people. I hope you liked it. Thank you very much, and see you next time.